Okay, everybody, I fixed that. I don't know. There was a problem with the streaming software. So, hey, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue, and I'm from OML Embroidery. And today, let me catch up on the chat. You guys are chatting. Hello, hello. So, what I have here is last week's blocks. Now, if you remember, mine look like this. But I had to make some changes because I couldn't find enough of the orange. And I couldn't make it work. It would be okay like this, but I really like this. So look at my peaking pumpkin. Isn't he cute? And I decided to go on green at the top and then this gorgeous green Kona solid color. So, isn't that awesome? I love it. So, that's from last week. Now, there's 3 blocks. Now, I did reverse this first block for this one, but I skipped the chimney. So, there's no chimney on this one. So, that's all I did for that. So, this is the bedroom, which is cool. And I monogrammed my coffin. Also cool. For sure. And this is the stairway with a fancy bat picture and some rats. And this guy, of course, he's, pretty cool. My favorite, or one of my favorite, bathroom and Mr. Octopus taking a shower, I guess he is. And knock on the front door and you can join right in on the fun. So, yeah, that's what is going on. Quick idea. I'm going to present this with you. This is my newest mug rug. I don't have it up yet, but I will. Zombie gingerbread man. My kids laughed their heads off. They thought it was funny. So I went ahead and I made a zombie snowman too, wielding a knife. So, whatever. I'll put these out because they're kind of fun. It's well done with the flying geese in the background. I think it looks beautiful. So they'll be matching, so it'll be a 2-for-1 kind of thing. But isn't that cute? Zombie gingerbread man. Because. Why? Because we can. All right. Going on to today. So this is going to be my cabinet. This is going to be my background wallpaper because I thought that was really, really cute. And the chair is going, whoops, stay there, sticky. The chair is going to be gray with all that, and this will be the orange on the floor. Now, I did forget one piece for the seat cushion, which would be cute in black, maybe. I'll pull out a black when it comes time. No, I'll get it right now because, let's see, I could do skulls. There, done. That was easy. Isn't that awesome? So now this one is going to take a long time to stitch. So we're not going to be doing the whole thing. I'm just going to take you guys through the applique and the basic stitches that we need to worry about. So how is everyone out there? Did you have a nightmare and come up with that? No, I'm a bit of an insomniac. I came up with it. I don't know. I saw gingerbread cookies and I thought, zombies! So I put the 2 together and then made it. So no nightmares. Just a lot of staying up at night, I guess. I don't know. Isn't he cute, though? Isn't he cute? Zombie gingerbread man. Arr. Anyways, my kids were like, that's awesome, Mom. I'm like, all right. So everyone's doing okay. Awesome. Keeping busy. I know Judy Quilt and Mr. Quilt are on vacation and having a good time. The amount of Halloween fabric Sue has in her stash amazes me. I'm kind of getting low, so shh, don't say anything. Isabel says, love zombie gingerbread. I'm going to have to call him Gingy. So dead Gingy, zombie Gingy, Gingy zombie, something like that. It's cute. The snowman, like I said, it's a zombie snowman wielding a knife. So there we go. Waves, Susan Weehee, waves. I do believe I saw on Facebook that it's Susan Weehee's birthday. So happy birthday. Now I refreshed and it's on. I thought, why are these people laughing? Yeah, because they're laughing at how my brain works. You know, zombie cake. Yep, for sure. So if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, please. Subscription helps, and we want to keep everything going. If you are already subscribed, then go ahead and give it a like, because we need all the likes we can get, and share it on your Pinterest or on your personal Facebook page. The more shares, the more and likes, the more YouTube pays attention to me, and that's what we want. That's my goal. Personal heart attack goal is 100,000 subscribers, so only you guys can help me get there, so let's get there. Hello from sweltering Texas. Hello. Susan Weehee, I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you. I'm going to spare everyone. So, shall we get started on this? I have a confession, though. I started a little bit already. I did, because I was having batting problems. So, yeah, I just started. Now, all I did was put the batting down, stitch it down, trim it, and then I put my background fabric over. And I did trim this out. Normally, I just leave it 6 of one, half dozen of the other. You know, it's all right. But I was going to use a light polka dot fabric, and I didn't want my back guys to show through. So I am working on a Luminaire 2 that is still awaiting the upgrade. A month later, still waiting. No news of when it's coming in. The name is Captain Jack. Now that can be Captain Jack Sparrow or Captain Jack Harkness. And if you don't know who Captain Jack Harkness is, then it's Captain Jack Sparrow. That's all I'm going to say. 7511 needle, I never change it. I never change the speed of my machine because my machine is smart enough to do it itself. I have about half a bobbin. So what say you, bobbin police? Should I just leave it, or does that bobbin go into the graveyard? I don't think I can play chicken with it because there is a whole lot of stitching. So, still waiting for my upgrade. Yeah, I know. I'm dying. Come on. Anytime. Now, I'm just going to change my thread. Oh, by the way, I was playing thread chicken. I don't often do this because I do have a lot of thread, so I just use a little bit of each. And this is the exquisite, like the Halloween purple. And I am going to play chicken with this. So I'll let you know how I do. And this is the orange, the darker orange that I love so much. Not quite ready for chicken, but getting there. So I thought that was interesting because you guys know that you never see me play chicken with the thread. It's only with the bobbin and occasionally by accident or not applique. So yeah, I will play. Maybe not today, maybe not live. So leave it. Everyone's like, leave it. That's fine. Yeah. There's let's see, it's an hour's worth of stitching. There's 33,000 stitches in this baby, so there's lots of details, which I'm all for. That's great. It's just I'm not going to stitch it all out live. So let's get started. More, because I did start a little bit. We are going to do the next applique is the background. So the first step, of course, is the placement, so you know where we're going to put it. And I'm gonna fiddle around with this a little bit because I really want it to be straight. It's important because it's got stripes on it. And these are pumpkins and bats. Oh, and spiders too. I just noticed the spiders. So this is where it's gonna go. Doesn't that look good? I'm happy. I'm happy. There we go. So we want it to be kind of lined up, but definitely straight. It would be nice if I could perfectly place it. I was kind of hoping to get like a full row in. End it on this. End it on, I can still do it. See, I told you I was going to fiddle around with it. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to make it good here. I think that should be really good. Okay, let's stitch it down. I was trying to end in the grays there. So, yeah. Hit the hoop. I don't know if I get points for that, Karina, do I? Oh, wow. That was close. Perfect, though. And I'm not worrying about the bottom. It's just going to be hats and stems at the bottom. Let's see how I did on this one. Well, la-di-da. Look, I got right in between. Right on the black. Oh, this one's a little wobbly. Ha! I'm pretty happy with that. I like it. That was the goal. And let's go back to the desk so I can trim that out. And see how that looks. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, when you're trimming on these blocks, you don't have to worry about a seam allowance because it's all right there. All of this first piece that you put on, there you go. You blinked and you didn't see the bump. Good thing I always tell you when I do it. We had to move my machine over a little bit, so that's probably why I'm bumping things, because everything is just ever so slightly out of place. So it's annoying. So almost exactly what I wanted. I'm pretty happy with that. Now that just frayed, because I'm just kind of, I'll clean it up, Judy Quilt, don't worry. I'm just kind of trimming it as close as I can. But that's what I wanted. It's slightly off, but, you know, no one's going to be able to tell. I'm pretty happy with that. Yay! Yay! These guys look good. Now, there's a little bit of quilting stitches. And I've got black. I don't know if I want stitches through my pumpkins, though. So I'm probably going to leave it, I think. For sure. But yay! Yay to fussy placement. It's awesome. So let's go back to the Luminaire 2 and skip. Yes, I am gonna skip. I don't want my pumpkins to get stitched on. I am just gonna fast forward to the floor. And it is folded fabric, so it looks good. So place it down. The next step is a line. They're not going to outline it, so we're using this line and here as our guidance. So you place the fabric face down because, remember, we're going to fold it this way. So face down, going in the opposite direction that you're folding it, and then stitch it down. And it makes a nice crease. I really like it, actually. Shall we zoom? Yes, we shall. So just one single stitch, which is fine. Now we're going to do our flip part, and then we are going to stitch it down. So let's do our flip part. Hello, flip part. There we go. Flip part. And it sticks nicely. Now we're just going to stitch it down. So let's do that. Don't get your fingers in the way. Don't do what I do. Ever. Perfect. We are going to have to trim that because, remember, there's satin stitches that go around. So we don't want to mess that up. So we have a little bit of slime. to stitch. I will trim it before the satin stitches go on, but I think my slime should be in that bright neon green, this one, because I like it. It's a bit close, maybe, maybe, which is dime thread, and the number is 32. 32. 32 is the neon green. Hit the camera. That's okay. You don't get too many points, Karina. All right, so now slime time. Bright green slime. And it'll stand out. It's going to cover up a pumpkin, though, a little bit, isn't it? But that's okay. That's okay. Haunted walls are never straight, Sue. Yeah, I know. I wanted my wallpaper. The haunted houses may be crooked, but the interior decorators of this haunted house are particularly good. They don't always match like this, but they do a pretty good job. So they put up the wallpaper straight, for sure. Just saying. Just like the roof, they gotta match up the pieces on the roof. It's gotta look better than it does. Just saying. Just saying, but I will finish that another time. Haha. So, any questions about what we got going on so far? Anybody? No. If you get $1 every time, you get rich. I don't hit it that often, come on. I certainly will give the interior decorator an A+ for this room. Why, thank you. I'll let them know. They're kind of grumpy and they only work at night. They may or may not be vampires, so I don't really know. But I'll let them know when I hear from them next. For sure. I'm so tempted to just trim this while it's stitching. Trim the bottom part while it's stitching, but that's not a good thing to do. So I'm tempted to do this part right here. It's just sitting there waiting to be trimmed, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Joining late. Hi everyone. Well, thanks for joining us. For sure. The pumpkin is not happy because the slime on its face. Perfect placement. Oh my goodness, you're not kidding either. Look at that. Couldn't have been better if I tried. I'll zoom in for you guys so you can see it. Do you see the placement on it? It's pretty good. Okay, I got to trim. So, because the next step is the satin stitches. So, you can't do the satin stitches with this on. But yeah, perfect placement. This is what Karina was talking about. This guy has some slime on it, but it's right on the outside of his eyes. So, yeah, great wallpaper. Great slime. Great time was had by all. I really, 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 really like this one. I think the skeleton is pretty cool in the study. I love it. Anyone know the green thread is glow in the dark? It is not glow in the dark. It is not. It is just neon color. So glow in the dark generally is like white or greenish kind of, and then it'll glow, or light pale colors, and then it'll glow. So yeah. So let's go to the machine, and there we go. Now we're gonna do the satin stitches. I don't think I want to do them in green today because the focal point is gonna be the skeleton dude. We can call him Scully for short. The kind of focal point is on him and on the books because that's a large amount of detail and I love it. I am getting out the orange, so that really kind of dark orange that I really like so much. More this color. It kind of goes with these guys a little bit better. But if you look, we have 2, 3 different colors of orange. So you could use any of those. You can use any orange. The only ones I don't like for Halloween are the reddish kind of orange. I don't think they look good with the Halloween stuff. Could be more of a Christmas stuff. Christmas design sort of thing. So this is just gonna stitch the satin stitches, and I may skip a few things so we could get on. I want to see the chair come together. It's gonna be cool. I have a problem stitching metallic threads. Which metallic thread to buy so my machine does a good job? Hands down, it is. Let me show you. Let me get one, because I have a ton of them and I use them for everything. Kingstar. And are we close? No, we're not. Look at this. This is purple metallic, and I have used this. You can see here, I use it for FSL, and I've wound it in the bobbin. So you can run it in the bobbin and on top at the same time, and you will not have any issues. And it's amazing metallic thread. Comes in a whole bunch of colors. I tend to use silver and gold probably the most. But I love the oranges and the fall colors, and I might do my skeleton in the metallic. I haven't decided, but I think it might look good. I still watch a lot of OML YouTube replays. Yeah, you know, there's like 1,000, more than 1,000 videos up on the channel. There is something for everyone up there. So, yeah, Kingstar Metallic, I give it 100%. I have recommended it since it first came out, and Dime sent me some. And even though I love Dime, I'm still going to test it to the best of my ability. And I used it on different fabrics. I used it on, you know, you don't have to change the speed, but I did it anyways. So change the speed, things like that. My final test was freestanding lace. And when it passed that, I'm like, right, okay, now I'm going to tell everyone, because that's amazing. So ideas for that, when you're doing Christmas ornaments in freestanding lace, you can do them in gold or silver or red or green, and they look so much better. And because you can wind it in the bobbin, and I'm also going to say, do not try this with anything other than Kingstar Metallic, because yeah, it's hard to use. It's too annoying. Too annoying. So this is just specifically for Kingstar Metallic. And you won't have any problems. Don't change anything. It's because of Sue that they are always out of stock. You know, I'll take that credit for the first one, because they released some colors and they totally ran out. And I remember watching Eileen Roche, and she said, well, for some reason we ran out of stock. I'm like, yes, people, yes, yes. Everyone has loved it. I've very rarely heard of anyone who's had any real troubles with it. I mean, it does break once in a while, but not any more than regular thread. Like I do have thread breaks if it catches or something like that. But yeah, no problems. And hashtag Sue tells us all over the world about Kingstar. You know why? Do you want to know why? Because I love metallic thread, but I wanted to throw the machine and the thread out the window every time I used it, even for small things. Not Kingstar Metallic, the metallic we had before, that you have to unwind it and it would always break and it doesn't stitch very nice and whatever. So when Kingstar Metallic came out and it said on it, you know, just use it as regular thread. They weren't kidding. And I did it. I tested it out. I made FSL Halloween earrings, and I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. So yeah, even though I love dime a lot, if there's something that I don't like, I'm gonna tell you guys that. So far I haven't come across anything like that. I got the PAL. We've been working on that, but we are going to be doing a t-shirt remake, a shirt remake, and we're going to be using the PAL, and we're going to be using these things. Let me just grab one, because this is the best thing since sliced bread. This. So what is this? This is their ironing pad. Let me go. I don't have a duplicate thing there, but let me just show you this. This is the ironing pad with a non-slip surface, and it fits. This is for the 8x8 hoop, and you put your hoop in, and I have been using them, and I think this is absolutely awesome. I'm going to be using a lot more sparkly HTV where you have to iron it, because it's not going to be, you know, a huge problem to do it. Let's go back to the needle there and check it out. There we go, still coming along. I just find it really convenient. Just plug in your craft iron or whatever. I love my dime press and hoop. Yeah, it's brilliant. It is seriously brilliant. I have a question for people out there. If you have a Luminaire, either 1, 2, or 3, do you have a 6x10 hoop? Now I ask that because the pressing mats, I got a 6x10 one, and I don't have a 6x10 hoop, and I've been looking for probably a year to try to find one. Dime has it, so I might save up a little bit and get a dime 6x10. But do you think I could find a regular hoop anywhere? No way. No way. So I kind of want one because I have the ironing thing for it, and the ironing thing is just simply awesome. So, okay, we're almost getting done there. That is a spectacular orange. I love it. And hopefully those little wispy ends. Brother does do a 6x10, so, but I don't have one. Brother Canada sucks. Brother.com is awesome. And we don't really have many dealers in Canada, so I can't do it that way. But no 6x10 hoop. Huh. So most people don't have it. I was thinking I'm missing out on something. That a lot of people have them. It keeps coming up, and yeah, you can use a bigger hoop, you know, the 8x12, or I tend to use the 10x10. I do miss my 9.5 by 9.5 hoop. That was McDreamy's hoop. You can still use it on the Luminaire, but I kind of miss that one. The 10.5 by 10.5 is kind of awkward, I find. Ooh, okay, we're going to start on the table. We're going to do the legs and then the applique. So let's take our orange off. And we need a nice kind of brown color. I don't know if I do it too dark. Unfortunately, I'm using a piece of scrap fabric. And it's that cool spiderweb fabric. You know, the one that we love. And there's no spider on it. I had to cut half of them off. I think this matches really well. So I'm going to use kind of like a light brown on this for no reason. I just thought it would match the fabric better. But yeah, no spiders on it. It's because I was using a scrap. I know. It just works though. Alright, so thread that. So we're going to stitch some feet because we have to. I have the 10 by 10 and it works well with the pressing pads. Oh, good idea. Good idea. I would almost like the 10 by 10 magnetic hoop from Brother, but here in Canada it is a whopping, you ready for this? $899 plus tax. So, and I didn't really like it. I prefer the dime ones, they're just easier. So I am going to be getting a 6 by 10 that I want, and then maybe a 10 by 10, but 9.5 by 9.5. I have to check out their website and see what they have. So, yeah. I will get a dime one. I'm pretty sure I checked and they have it. So it just takes a long time to get here. Sometimes I can find them on the Canadian Amazon. I got my big one there, and it was a great price, and I love it for big quilting. But I keep checking. I'll check tonight and see. You know, probably I'll get my hands on a 6 by 10 hoop and find there's no use for it. It just keeps coming up. It drives me nuts. Alright, so that's actually a groovy bookcase. Now we're going to do the applique for the bookcase. So, smiley guys, you're going to go away. Yep. Cut you up a little bit. That's okay. Those hoops are too heavy. The dime hoops shouldn't, if they have them for your machine, then they will work. If you're talking about the other ones, which I disliked wholeheartedly, they don't make them for the single needle, but for the multi-needle machine, Mighty Hoops, Don loves them, he'll swear by them. I didn't care for them at all. But it's not too heavy. If Dime makes it, then you can use it. That's it. Alright, let's trim this out. I really like it so far. So, no spiders on it. This is my only spider right here. Look. And I cut him in half, and there's no way he would have gone here because there's stitching going over it. So I just thought this would be, so far this is my favorite fabric. I thought it would be really cute as a bookshelf. Instead of doing dark, I'm going to do it lighter. And I kind of like that. Always remember to trim carefully. So did I match it up? I think I did a pretty good job there of matching it. I did a terrible job there of cutting it, but that's okay. I'll clean it off, Judy Quilt. I'll clean it off there too. Huh. It's kind of an off day today. What are you going to do, right? So, yeah. Now, I can see a little bit through it, so I could have put some fusible stuff on it, but we're going to be doing a lot of stitching so over it. So I think it'll be okay. Now, next thing up is a spider web, so I have to take out my tan and wind it up. And I think for this one, because for once my fabric is light, I am going to do the spider web in black. Normally my designs are pretty dark, so I tend to do it in the silver metallic, which looks stunning, but I don't think it's going to show up on this one, and it's just in the corner of the bookshelf, which is cool. Just in the corner. And what else are we gonna, I guess we're gonna stitch some shelves, and there's potions and candles and books, and it looks like an eyeball, but I can't really tell from here. Yeah, see, that shows up really well. I like it. I like it. Nice spider web. What is next? The shelving. So now the question is, did I make this color too close? Do I need something just a smidge darker to make it stand out more? What's going on here? Ah, we're stuck, are we? My machine really dislikes this thread, this black thread specifically. Not sure why, but doesn't like it. Doesn't want to cut it, doesn't want to play. There we go. So yeah, it didn't trim it properly, so I'll go ahead and do that. So black, I need to get some different black. I used up all of my dime black thread. So I'm just looking here. So this is the color that I used. Oh, that looks too gold, I think. That one won't work. Should I go really dark then? I could. Medium dark? Alright, I think I got it. I think this one will be, yep, that'll be perfect. I like it. It's just a couple shades darker. So, it could be the same, but I kind of want the shelves to really stand out. So a little bit darker. Everyone with me so far as I'm picking out my colors on the fly? And so far we are 16 minutes through the stitching. It's a long way to go. Perfect, Isabel says, perfect. Yes, I think this will be, it's just a little bit darker. Because I do want the bookshelf to be on the light side. I know the Sweet Pea, when they did it, theirs is darker, but... Where is Misha and Lynn? Lynn might be working. I'm not really sure. I have not spoken to her today, texting her. I don't know. I forget if my Amazon thing, I'm not going to say the name, didn't remind me. I would sometimes forget what day it is. So, I don't know. I'll find out, though. Misha's here. Yeah. Yeah. Misha. 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 I like spelling that out. Misha. Misha. What wonderful mods we have. You guys are always here and so supportive. And we're having so much fun. Oh, good, Misha. I missed you. Karina. Karina. Yeah, that is a groovy color of brown. A couple of shades darker. I like it. Do we want to zoom in? Because I can do that. Yeah, I think that looks good. And we'll be able to see the spider webs in the brown. Such cool fabric. I love it. Sorry, I'm not feeling well, so I'm just watching. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Misha. I hope you feel better. I hope maybe a little skeleton dude sitting on a chair in his study will make you feel better. It's possible, but I hope you feel better soon. Nothing worse than feeling sick. I get tired of it, for sure. I was going to apologize in advance for the dogs upstairs, but they decided to be really good, so, because they were barking their heads off just before I got started. I'm like, come on, guys, stop. Skulls was waiting for his wife to get ready. Yeah, maybe. You know, it's Scully, yeah. Just got kind of bored and turned into a skeleton. It's possible. Hotel Transylvania. I don't know if you guys have seen it, and if you haven't, you should. It's a Disney movie with Dracula, and they have the Invisible Man and a whole bunch of different characters, but the ones I giggled at are the skeletons, the two skeletons. And they're really funny. They're really funny. I love it. I'm loving my bookshelf. There's not a whole lot of books on my bookshelf, though. That's interesting. But that's okay. Oh, he's got some of them beside him in the chair, which has cobwebs on it, by the way, so I think maybe Scully's been there for a while. Yes, probably waiting for his wife. You know how that goes. Dawn never has to wait for me. I'm usually ready before everyone. Lynn, there she is. Had to be at work this morning for 5:30. Lynn, that's terrible. Terrible. What is this? The candle? Oh, right there. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna stitch it. Even if it's the candle wicks, that'll be fine. It's just a tiny stitches. So Lynn, yeah, we were missing you, Lynn. We didn't know where you were at, so we're glad you're here for sure. Now, as for people who were just joining, including Lynn, I am not going to be stitching this whole thing because it is quite involved. There is a lot. Now, what is this? This is one of the bottles. So, I want groovy colored bottles. So, just, oh, that's the cap, the cork for the bottle. Okay, that's cool. That worked out. I knew that the whole time, guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what color should a potion be. Kind of like a weird color of green, maybe. Not necessarily the neon green or a Christmas green. Something like yuck looking. Like that. It's kind of weird looking. Let's try it. I think this might be a funny gray color, but it's exactly what I'm looking for. I think it'll be perfect. Maybe I'll pick another shade of orange for the next one. Yeah, I can see on the monitor that we're zoomed in, so you got nice close-ups of my hands. So lots of thread color changes. I may skip some so we can get onto the chair, and then I'll sit and stitch for the next glow-in-the-dark yellow. I don't know if I have glow-in-the-dark yellow. There's another one to be stitched. Let me have a look. Oh, I do. I have some. All right, you're on. It goes with the green. It goes with the green. I'm just unwrapping it. You guys ready for this color? Look. Oh, let me zoom out first. Look. Glow-in-the-dark yellow. It's not glow-in-the-dark, but it's neon. I don't have any glow-in-the-dark colors. So, yeah, which is weird. So, this is the potion in there. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. That's a nice kind of puke kind of colored green. Sage, I guess, would be a better, more polite way of saying it. Sage green, not puke green. Physics here? Yeah. I usually start work at 8, but a lady called in sick. So 5:30 it was. Well, I've been up since 4. I woke up at 4. Apparently my mind said, "You've had enough sleep." So I didn't get up because then I wake everyone else up. And by everyone else, I mean the dogs. And Dawn has to go to work every day, so that kind of sucks. But I just did some research and drew some things out on my iPad, and I watched Stargate Atlantis just because I like it. So this potion is an icky neon yellow color. That is fantastic for a color. It's yellowy greeny kind of thing. And then I think we're going to do the bottle separately. Holy color changes, Batman. Jeez Louise. I want to get to the chair. I want to show you guys the chair. I don't know if I can skip though. Yeah, I probably could and go back. Let me just stitch the black here and to go around it. And I better trim that or move it out of the way. Sorry, Judy Quilt. I should say hi to Mr. Quilt too. And I hope you guys are having a great vacation. I saw the picture of Judy Quilt's nephew, great nephew or nephew. I'm not really sure, but what a cute baby. That's all. That's all. And big smile on Judy Quilt's face. There we go. Threaded and ready. So it's supposed to be white, but I did black because we're in a haunted house. Yeah, that's supposed to be a reflection, but you know what? So what? Then the next piece is the bottle, going around the bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to the chair because this is going to take forever to get through. Yeah, that's what I wanted. White wouldn't have shown up well enough there. Isn't that cute? So, bear with me for a minute. What is it stitching now? Oh, it's white. I can't see it. Oh, that is the... Okay, that's the case for the eyeball. Loving the pictures. Yeah, I know. I know. All right, I am scooting ahead, guys, just because I want to do the chair. And I want to know what you guys think of, there's all the books, of doing the skeleton in King Star Metallic. Yeah, there's a lot of thread color changes. Every time the hoop moves, I'm advancing it. So candles and the chair bottom. I don't know if it's the chair bottom. I think it is something else. So let me go ahead. And we're up to a spider web. I think I should do this one in silver. So whoever was asking about the King Star Metallic, I am just about to use it. So the question is, skeleton in King Star Metallic silver, or just kind of like an off-white? Or white could be a very, very clean skeleton, kind of like a new skeleton. But silver would also look cool. It's a very blingy skeleton. Okay, so this is the spider web under the chair, and I'm using King Star Metallic for it, and it's gonna look good. Feel better, Misha. I'm sorry you had to go, and I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Kinda sucks. So, see how nicely this stands out on the black? I love it. Nothing better than a sparkly spiderweb. Now, I will be going back and finishing everything, of course. So, no worries there. Now, the dude's chair is going to be in gray. And I want it to stand out, so I do need a lighter color to make everything stand out. So, I can pick... Let's see if this one's close enough. Perfect, I think. King Star, lightest silver. Yes, 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 awesome. What did Susan Weehee say? She usually says something. All my skeletons are blingy. Okay, well, you know, that's good to know. I didn't know if other people did blingy skeletons or if it was just my mind doing gingerbread zombie things again. You never know. But I just thought he would look pretty cool. pretty cool. So we're gonna do some applique on the chair. So our first step is the outline. I've put in a lovely gray thread that I just kind of quickly showed you guys. Especially the ones I keep in the closet. Blingy skeletons in the closet. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that before, but I like where you're going with it. I think that's awesome. Because, yeah, why not? So, a nice cobweb chair. Like I told you, the interior designers like all this detail. So, I thought gray and black was a nice color. So, yeah. I like it. Let's see how many spiders we can catch in this chair web. Ooh, I like how it moved out for this one. Kind of half a spider there. That's okay. I think it's going to look pretty good. Pretty darn good. So, let's take it back to my desk. And we can trim this out. Now, I've matched it so closely. Scissors. I've matched it so closely, it's actually a little bit hard to see the lines, but that's okay. This is what I want to see. The chair. Why do I like it so much? I don't know. How often do you see a skeleton sitting in a chair in his study, right? Not too often. Susan Weehee, I love that fabric. I know. I've used it quite a bit and I'm just about out. These are scrappy scraps that I'm scrapping for sure. I didn't have enough of the orange to finish the roof, so I will have to stock up for next year. Missouri Star, here I come later. To save up a little bit. Maybe Santa Mom will get me some Halloween stuff. Oh, I know you guys are saying I have enough. Do you really have enough, though, ever? No, you don't. Ever. Yeah, I love this fabric. I think it's really cool. I like it in green, orange, and the gray and the purple. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble right there for not finishing the bookshelf. So we'll see. So we're going to do some satin stitches, so I'm going to let that go. And then probably call it a day. So I am not even halfway done. So I did want to get to the chair though, so we can see it come together. And this space here is where the pillow is going to go. And I am going to do this fabric for the pillow. Goes well with the spiders, skulls and spiders, because, you know, why not? Tammy says, I have a bundle box going at Missouri Star. They've had some really good sales at Missouri Star, and I filled up my bin and then my shopping cart, and then I controlled it. Yeah. Judy Quilt, I hope Sweet Pea comes out with a Christmas house. Yeah, I think that would be fun. It is a cool idea. I am working on, this is what I did at 4 o'clock this morning, another kind of Halloween town. It's not Dresden or anything, but it's going to be like a witch hat house, a pumpkin house, beside the broom apartments, that sort of thing. So, probably not this week, this Friday, but the Friday after. I'll have that out. This week is Lynn. Let me switch back to my desk for a sec. Did you see this guy, Lynn, by the way? I showed her the pattern, but I didn't show her the stitch out. So, zombie gingerbread boy. just because you weren't here earlier. And I also did a zombie snowman wielding a knife. So that's the kind of day I'm having. Alright, back to the needle stitching. I just wanted to make sure Lynn saw that. Yep, loving the chair. Loving the chair. So as soon as it, let me zoom in so you can really see it. And as soon as it gets done stitching, we're gonna call it. So I matched the gray pretty well there. I'm gonna go back to here and finish all that stuff. It's gonna take a while. And I'm actually going to, would look good with the pink background. Yes, everything looks good with the pink background, right, Lynn? But yeah, I still got a long way to go. What I'll do though is I will post a picture of my finished design so you guys can see it. All the detail work and of course the blingy skeleton. So yeah. Just what I was thinking. Everybody's going pink crazy. I sent Lynn, and I have no idea where the place was, but they made fat quarter bundles, Halloween fat quarter bundles, but they had hot pink in it. And they were awesome. It was seriously awesome. So they had like pumpkins. Oh, I lost. There we go. Bobbin thread is almost empty. So, on that note, I guess I'll change the bobbin and rewind and get back to where I left off, and hopefully my layers won't get messed up. But thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We almost got it done-ish, but I hope you guys will have a ton of fun stitching out your own skeleton in the study. Good time to stop. That's what I was thinking. It's just like a natural progression on it. Saturday, I'll see you guys for the stitch along. I have not decided what to do yet, so if you have any ideas, we can take it from there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye, everyone.